And welcome to another episode of Universe Mode with your boy Yeet freaking Rollins. As we move to week 3 of November, we get straight into NXT with the big man, one half of the NXT Tag Champs, Osiris Griffin. He will be taking on Dragon Lee, a member of the LWO in singles action. Dragon Lee, the man Rey Mysterio basically donned as the next Rey Mysterio, here in WWE. And if you remember last episode, which is last week's NXT, Chase U actually took on the LWO's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, which Chase U won that match, and then Dark State came out and attacked Chase U, kind of just, I guess, making a statement, putting the whole locker room on notice. Honestly, that's how I took it. And now, Dragon Lee's here getting his one-on-one in with Osiris because he doesn't like Dark State, sticking their nose in LWO's business, as they are also trying to come out and get those championships from NXT. And as we get into the match, Osiris Griffin completely dominating Dragon Lee until Dragon Lee got some fight up in him, that Lucha Libre style. Dragon Lee just so good. He sends Osiris out the ring and himself as well. Sending Osiris into those steel steps, bringing it back into the ring. Big mix drop kick off the top. Osiris, though, able to reverse those big those kicks from Dragon Lee, and Osiris looking to get this thing done quick. And as the big man running power slam from Osiris Griffin gets the win, and as the big man gets the win, what is this? This is no way. This is Chase U after that. Just a week after that attack, Andre Chase spins the block on Osiris Griffin, as Duke Hudson is not here. That's why I'm like, no way, Duke Hudson is not here after that attack last week. So Chase comes back, and what an opening to the show. Andre Chase giving Griffin, a taste of his own medicine, very ballsy. And, speaking to be a sideline, speaking of Duke Hudson, who was sidelined, Lola Vice is also sidelined under concussion protocol after what Blake Monroe did to her last week as well. But without further ado, we're gonna get back into the show. And Cole said something there about Ava making a Survivor Series announcement as well. But we have the Maverick in the ring now. We'll get into the Survivor Series stuff later in the show. Logan, how many times must I prove myself? How many of your heroes must I beat? Last week I beat the guy that you guys chose, after he lost the match that I would have won. I should be champion by now, but make the most talented athlete on NXT do everything hard. I am the work, I am the talent. I'm the next NXT champ, not Ricky Saints, not Dragon Lee. And he was gonna tell Uno, I guess, to count his days, but Ricky Saints just loves interrupting people. I'm noticing that about this guy. Didn't Ava tell you that you don't run NXT, and while you did pay me, you beat us last week? You seem to forget 2 weeks ago. You obviously don't know me. You seem to think I forgot 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. You obviously don't know me well enough to know. Ricky Saints out here making a statement, letting Logan know I owe you an ass kicking. So how about we get that done tonight, so I can turn my attention back to that NXT title? What do you say, Maverick? Ricky Saints. Logan said, you want this tonight? No. Such a troll. Typical troll fashion. And what else do you expect from this guy, Logan Paul? That was great. I'm not gonna lie, that was great. But as we get back into the show,
the following contest is a
seems like we're having ourselves a North American title triple threat. All right, we're gonna see some Sol Ruca in action on our NXT North American champion. I'm excited for that. And Izzy Dame as well. And this is a part of that Survivor Series announcement that we are gonna hear later. This is one of what I think 2 matches that are happening tonight for Survivor Series qualifiers, I guess. And we know Izzy Dame is one, and Maxine Dupree is the second woman who will be having an opportunity to become your new NXT North American champion, taking on Sol Ruca here tonight in this triple threat qualifier for Survivor Series. Maxine Dupree on a hot streak, beat JC James, she beat Nikita Lyons, and now in just her second match here on NXT, well, just her third match here on NXT, I'm sorry, she can become the new North American champion. And now Sol Ruca, your current NXT Women's North American champion, making her way down to the ring, and she has had that title this entire time. If you've been keeping up with the Jonny One story from episode 1, day 1, Sol Ruca has been NXT North American champion. No one has been able to beat her. You know, you guys know I usually don't book it. I'm booking it now because I'm trying to get into, you know, I guess booking a whole show and making a whole episode, and it makes my pacing a little better too. I think my videos aren't as long as they used to be. I'm trying to fit everything in, but yeah, getting right into this match. Sol Ruca, Izzy Dame, and Maxine Dupree for the women's North American title, and the winner goes to Survivor Series with that title to represent NXT. This is one of 2 matches. Our general manager has an announcement regarding Survivor Series a little later in this, in this episode. But right now we're starting hearing Izzy Dame go straight into it. You guys know I'm a little fast-paced with it. Izzy Dame rocks Sol Ruca with that chair, and Maxine Dupree sends her out of the ring looking to steal, and she does. Maxine Dupree in 3 matches has become your NXT North American Women's Champion, and she will be representing NXT as its mid-card champion at Survivor Series for the women. What an upset. I can't even lie. Wow. And next we have Josh Briggs and Jasper Troy, the ongoing beef, you know, that's been going on. The 2 big men looking to hopefully finally get this over with tonight. And even before we continue the show, I have a few announcements. Congratulations to Maxine Dupree. She will be representing NXT at Survivor Series. There will also be a triple threat for the men's title, where the winner will rep NXT on the men's side. Sugars wanted an opportunity. Tonight, you get a chance to do that against El Grande Americano and Cutler James for the NXT North American champion. And Logan Paul, since you still don't get it, I'm giving Ricky Saints another chance tonight against you, with the winner facing Jonny One at Survivor Series for the title. And we're getting cut off now because what the hell's going on backstage? Josh Briggs and Jasper Troy, you see the carnage, and you got Jasper Troy, he's scaling that damn ambulance. Jasper Troy was on that table, got up though, and now they're just these 2 men. What the hell? Jasper Troy lights the damn table on fire. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing right now? And now Jasper is climbing up there like what are we? This is not gonna be good at all. Josh Briggs getting the upper hand on Troy. Josh Briggs, what the fuck? Oh my god, he just belly suplex, and he's getting up. After the suplex off the ambulance truck, he's getting up. He's going back up there. This is very... What the fuck? What is... Briggs with the spine buster on top of the ambulance. Bro. What are we doing? And now he tosses Troy off the ambulance through the flaming table. Briggs has lost his mind, bro. Jasper has to be dead. And Briggs jumps off. What are we... Wow, Ava lets Uno know that Paul Heyman's here to see him. Uno, why? What does he want with me? What is happening? Ava says, you're asking me. I was just as shocked. How should I know? He's at the main door. You should see what he wants. What the hell? And I guess Uno's going to see what he wants. This is a lot to take in. And now, I forgot all about this after seeing that. Saquon Sugars, who won an opportunity, is now getting his opportunity after he's won his last couple of matches, but he lost to El Grande. So Saquon Sugars versus El Grande versus Cutler James for the North American title. This is going to be insane because Sugars has been trying to prove he still can be the leader. Cutler's been looking like he's more of the leader now since he actually won his match at Halloween Havoc and Sugars did not. But now we're in a situation where that title cannot be in Dark State at all if El Grande can pull this out, you know. after that big win against Sugars. We know he has his number, but as we get into the match, but what if Sugars wins? Then what? Because then that proves he's better than, I guess, Cutler, I guess, right? Or, I don't know. But as we're getting into this match, Sugars breaks up the pin and sends Cutler James out the ring. Wow, did not expect that. And Sugars looks to steal it for himself. Big move by Sugars. 1, 2, and kick out at 2 by El Grande. And now the Dark State Boy is getting into it. This Cutler is out of his mind right now because he sees Sugars was actually trying to win the match, and Cutler is just loading in on Sugars, and El Grande with that big headbutt to Cutler, and Sugars looks like he's gonna steal it, and he does. Your new, oh my, what is happening? Your new NXT North American champion, and the man that will be representing NXT as his mid-card champion at Survivor Series is Saquon Sugars. Bro. Craziest night we're having, right? Dark State, Sugars beat James. Jasper Troy's been taken to a local medical facility and we, like, yo, it's time for the main event. Saints Paul for a shot at the champion, Jonny One. A trip to Survivor Series is on the line next, bro. Oh my God. Alright. Main event time. After this, like, stressful, crazy, just like brutal NXT episode we're having here. This is insane, bro. Like, and this is like crazy. Cutler, real quick, Cutler James just lost to Saquon Sugars. El Grande had the match won with the headbutt. I'm sure he had the metal plate up underneath. He had the match won. Sugars stole it and pinned his own mans. To be fair, Cutler James has been trying to, like, you know, take leadership from him, but for good reason. Sugars did lose to Jonny One. Not saying Cutler James would have beat him, but like Cutler won his match and Sugars, I don't know, whatever. Let's focus on the present right now. We're just gonna focus on what's ahead. Ricky Saints versus Logan Paul. Winner gets Jonny One at Survivor Series. What an announcement from our NXT General Manager Ava, as the Maverick makes his way down to the ring now with none other than Ethan Page by his side, of course. You should have known. And not that Ricky would want it anyway, but if things do go sideways, there's no Jonny One here, I'm assuming, because Ava just told him Paul Heyman is here to see him. A lot is going on here tonight. And so I'm guessing Uno is going to be with Heyman somewhere during the time of this match. So if Ethan does decide to shenan again, Ricky might just be on his own here tonight against Logan Paul and Ethan Page. Essentially, this is a 2-on-1 handicap match. But Ricky Saints, nonetheless, I think he's the man who can. I think he can get the job done. You know, he believes in himself, and we love a guy who believes in himself. Ricky Maverick, let's get into it. Ricky starts off hot, giving it right to the Maverick. We get a little bit of chain wrestling going on here. Ricky in control a little bit until he's not anymore. Cool. Once we get right into the match. And Logan, this is what Logan wanted though. All Logan has to do is just win this match. If he wins this match, this may prove and back up all that talk he's been talking. You know, he said he did pin Ricky last week in that tag match. You know, and even though he beat the team of Ricky Saints and Jonny One, he, you know, I don't know, they both kind of make a point. I don't know, I try to be impartial. It's kind of hard sometimes, but they do kind of both make a point. Ricky goes for the roll-up here, and the ref is not paying attention. Ethan doing a great job. The ref distracted by what Ethan did. Ricky definitely had the match won there. Had him pinned for like 10 seconds. Excuse me. But yeah, this guy's, I don't know, bro. It's different. It's definitely different with Ricky Saints here just taking on Logan Paul. Ricky just calling his shot. Ricky's not going to just be denied. He's not going to be ignored. So Ricky definitely calling his shot. And Logan might not have had to be here if he was not so, like arrogant and I guess harsh or whatever, hard on Ava as Ricky goes to the outside and takes out Ethan Page on the outside, and Ricky is hyped. But Logan Paul, what a plancha, just completely clearing that third rope, that top rope. Logan Paul, so just scary athletic. But and that's what's so bad about him. He's so good, but he's so like arrogant, and he's so just Logan, as Ricky looks to take control of this match. And Ethan with the distraction. This is what I'm talking about. Ethan already starting to shenan again. And Ricky has no help out there. Essentially just a 2-on-1 match. And Logan just blasted Ricky though. Like really took Ricky out. And now just stomping away. This is insane, bruh. This is crazy. The 2-on-1. Ethan, however, did tell Logan Paul he was going to help him get the match. And he was going to help him get closer to that NXT title. So Ethan holding his word. Hopefully Logan keeps his word and gets Ethan out of here, because I'm sick of him. Send him to SmackDown or Raw, wherever he's gonna go. Logan, what is he looking for here though? Got Saints on that table. Oh my God, the moonsault through the table. And ever since the Ethan interference and Logan blasted Saints, it's been all Paul. Like, it's been all Logan Paul from that point on. Like, we might be nearing the end. I'm not gonna lie. Logan looking for that slingshot lariat. Yep, yeah, that's gotta be it. And Logan talking smack to the NXT universe, letting everybody know about it, letting them know he's the best, he's better than everyone here. Big, that titanium right hand. 1, 2, and that is it. Logan Paul has just pinned Ricky Saints and punched his ticket to Survivor Series to take on Jonny One for the NXT Championship. Wow. With the help of Ethan Page, who kept his word, he got Logan to the promised land. As you see our NXT champion, Jonny One. Paul says Johnny. Johnny says Paul. I saw your little interview after Bad Blood. Who the hell do you think you are? Easily one of the dumbest decisions you ever made in your life. Lucky for you, I'm around. We've been very patient with you. That interview was a slap in the face of the vision, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to call Seth Rollins, tell him you're on board, and then we're going to make sure you leave Survivor Series as a champ still. Johnny says no. Paul says, excuse me? Johnny says no. If you want to lie to Seth, that's your call. But I'm not joining the vision. I don't need help defending my title. Never have. Paul says, how's that working out for you? Maybe we should ask Kenny Omega. Don't say I didn't warn you. We really wanted things to be different for you, but oh well. And I don't know if that was a threat or what, but Jonny One standing on his word and doubling down, letting Paul Heyman know that he does not want to be a part of the vision. And Paul Heyman trying to get him to change his mind and letting him know this is the biggest mistake he could ever make. And I might have to agree. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you didn't. See you next time, next episode, next week. Thanks for watching.